I've noticed that some of you have already woven your palms into a cross. That's okay, but I'd like to suggest just the opposite this morning. I suggest that all of us weave our crosses into palms. What will you do with your palm? A lot of people take the moment and put them behind a crucifix, and that's fine because it shows that the cross was not the end. The cross is a promise of resurrection. But I have another suggestion. Put your palm on your own crosses for the same reason, to give meaning to your crosses too. For instance, some might cut a piece from your palm and put it on your dashboard because your car is not only a cross that you carry, it's the one that you drive almost every day. And when other drivers cross you up with their usual insanity, just look at that palm and make up your mind that you will accept it without using your usual blessing upon them. For this is how we have to work out our salvation every day. Make it redemptive. Maybe you would just love to put a piece of your cross on a certain someone who is your cross day in and day out. That one person or two whom you would love to cross out of your lives and bring you peace, but you know that you can't. Maybe you're even their caregiver or co-worker. So I know you can't actually pin the cross on them. You would be tempted to draw blood, I'm sure. So instead, maybe you write their name or their initials or a symbol of them on a piece of your palm and put it someplace where you can see it and they can't. You can't escape these people, so cross them up with a palm to help you bear with them. Or you may want to put your palm on yourself if you're carrying a very serious illness or the nail wounds of betrayal or the burden of trying to forgive a crucifying wound. Or put your palm on the refrigerator if food and drink is your cross. Or on the medicine cabinet if drugs and painkillers are something you need to survive. Or on your TV, on your computer, on your iPad or your iPhone or your PlayStation or whatever, if you've been wasting time on these devices at home or at work or at school. Or take your palm on a calendar if your cause is something that you're going to have to carry for a long time, like marriage or raising teenagers or teenagers raising parents. Or if there's a day coming up that you dread, or maybe put it on a picture of the world that almost every day has to bear the terrible crosses of such news as the gassing of children in Syria, or today, Palm Sunday, the bombing of Christian Coptic churches in Egypt. Anything you need to remind yourself that these crosses are our way of life, despite the pain and the frustration. I think that's enough examples of how you can read your palm to get your creative juices going. Our culture does not see all the symbolism in this palm that we see on Palm Sunday. Maybe the closest that we come is the gold medal that's given in the Olympics to the champions as their trophy of victory. The palm is like that, except that this is given ahead of time. It's a promise that if you compete, if you do your best, if you have faith in yourself and in God, if you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat and don't give up, then you will win the gold. That's the promise of this palm, just as it was on Palm Sunday for Jesus when he entered Jerusalem. The palm came on Sunday, the cross came on Friday, the gold came on Easter. That's what this palm should mean to you and me as we enter Holy Week. It's worth its weight in gold. Amen.